Blessed morning, people of God. I have a word this morning as I was meditating and reading this morning, Matthew 7, verse 6 through 8. And it reads, "Don't give dogs what is sacred. Do not throw your pearls to pigs. If you do, they may trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives. The one who seeks finds. And to the one who knocks, the door will be opened." So, what do you think this verse is really saying to us this morning? What is Jesus saying to us in this parable? Because Jesus always speaks in parables, him speaking a metaphor. He doesn't give us everything straight. So this verse right here, verse 6 especially, can be interpreted in so many ways. But the revelation on me this morning was, it's warning us about discernment in sharing our sacred values, our truth, our wisdom, our spiritual insight, our business plans, our ideas with others. Others meaning friends, family, even people who you do not know, because you don't know if they will appreciate or even respect them. You don't know what kind of hostility them are going to show, what kind of covetousness they're going to show. And Jesus uses this metaphor, of giving what is sacred to dogs and not throwing pearls before pigs, to convey to certain individuals may respond to spiritual truths with hostility and contempt. You understand? So, the dogs and the pigs are not literal. As I said, they're not literal, but represent people who are hardened, antagonistic, or even unappreciative of divine things. So you have to understand, you can't tell any and everybody your business, share your spiritual insight, share your wisdom, share your ideas, because you don't know if they mean you any good. You don't know if they're gonna take it and do something with people's thinking alone. Their people mind reprobate. So even them thinking, the out of the heart come an abundance of things, and hatred can come from the heart too, where love comes from. So the idea here is to just exercise wisdom and discernment about when, how, and with whom to share sacred knowledge. You understand? So when we move down in verse 7 and 8, these verses here, it's straightforward. And it's telling us to persist in seeking God through prayer, symbolized by asking, seeking, and knocking. Because that's what it said, Each of these actions will increase the intensity, showing that the pursuit of God's will requires both initiative and perseverance. We have to persevere. Jesus assures those who were listening to him, and even us nowadays, presently people of God, that God is faithful in responding to those who earnestly seek him. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all other things shall be added. And people use this sometimes when they say all other things shall be added. Right away they're thinking material, they're thinking financially. Yes, those things come along with it, but first seek spiritual wellness, seek spiritual inclinations. Let that be added to your life. Let discernment be added to your life. Seek discernment. Because when you can discern, not all truths are for everyone. And you will discern, say, okay, I'm not going to tell this person this. Or you will discern, say, say that person, you know mean me no good. So listen up. Just sharing your spiritual insights require a good bout of discernment. As some people may respond with rejection or even hostility. And especially nowadays, people have such crab in a barrel mentality. You shouldn't have this, and me should have it. All these things. People, people, people where you even do things for. And they come and they beat the hands that fed them. You understand? So stay persistent in prayer, because Jesus encouraged all believers to be persistent in prayer, because he promises that God will respond. So the repetition of us asking, seeking, and knocking shows that God's values genuine effort and earnest pursuit. Hear that? God values genuine effort and earnest pursuit. So you keep on seeking God, because God is faithful. So, there is a promise of God's faithfulness in responding to those who approach him with sincerity. You hear that? Sincerity. So, nobody speak with your lip and your heart and say something different. Be sincere in what you're doing when you're seeking God. You can't treat God like a pimp or like an ATM machine, because it's not going to work. You understand? So God's faithfulness is also a reminder that God listens, but the process of seeking him involves active engagement on our part. You understand? So right here, this morning, it calls for us to just have wisdom when we're sharing our spiritual truths. And God encourages us to trust in him and trust in his responsiveness as we pursue him. Because God's timing is not man timing. Have a blessed day, everybody.